I am Sarah Chisholm. I'm a former professional ballerina turned pastry chef and founder of Wild Rye Baking Company. For me, life is all about quality. The quality of my life, the quality of my relationships, the quality of my sleep, the quality of the ingredients I use when I'm baking something or cooking for my loved ones. And it makes sense that if I'm all about quality, Xendurance is going to be a major piece to my puzzle. There's a few ingredients, or a few supplements I should say, that I really love. And we're gonna work with these products to show you a few different ways to use them in your life. So we're making pancakes, we are making muffins, and we're gonna make my favorite Xendurance smoothie as well, because sometimes you just need a smoothie. Protein pancakes. Yes, I'm so game. So this is the Wild Rye Classic Pancake Mix. It's our best seller. It's made with ground almonds. It's super delicious and nutritious and kid approved, and like the mix that I am so, so proud to share with you and see all of you baking in your own homes. It's like the best. We're gonna up this by adding lean protein from Xendurance to the batter, and that's just gonna add this like security blanket of if I'm having a pancake on a Monday, or if you're trying to feed your kids and get them something healthy while also making them feel special and indulged, adding a scoop of protein powder can go a long way, and it's really super easy. So our mix is very flexible. You're gonna need 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 cup of milk. I'm using buttermilk because I love the taste of a buttermilk pancake, and I think buttermilk is queen. But I've made this with almond milk, I've made it with canned coconut milk, I've made it with all sorts of things, whole milk, 2%. It all works. So just use what you have and what you like. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil are going in. And then because we're using olive oil in the batter, I'm also gonna griddle these with just like a lightly olive oil greased pan. If you're using buttermilk, shake it up. Okay, it's kind of important. All right, so 1 cup goes in. Buttermilk's a little bit thicker than whole milk, but almond milk and whole milk will make a batter that's a little bit looser. It's totally fine. But if you're looking at the camera or you're looking at the video and thinking like, oh, my batter's thinner than that, it's probably because I'm using buttermilk. 1 cup. And then let's just give it a quick whisk. I think you could use any protein powder in this. If you like the classic protein powders from Xendurance, those will totally work. I'm just, I'm partial to the lean, but use what you have and what you like. So Wild Rye Pancake Mix goes in. You can find this online. If you follow us on Instagram at Wild Rye Baking, you've seen us being tagged in a lot of pancake making videos and pictures right now. And that's honestly my favorite thing, is to see people out there and using our products and loving them and sharing with their family. So you can get it online. You can also buy our pancake mix and most of our mixes in different stores across the valley. We have a store locator tool on our website, wildrayebaking.com, which will give you access to all of the locations that we're in and help you find the one closest to you. Okay, so pancake mix is in. I'm gonna do like a hefty scoop of lean protein here. The batter is accommodating, so you could go even up to 2, but I'm gonna do like 1 hefty, like about that size scoop. And I also love that there's greens in here. I think it adds to the nutritional value without impacting the taste, because I've mentioned this before, but if I'm gonna eat something, even if it's healthy, it's going to be delicious. Like, I think you can have both. It's a quality of life thing for me, and I just like it. So I think that you can make things that are healthy and delicious, and that's what lean has really helped me do. Okay, so I'm gonna switch from a whisk to a spatula just because I have more control that way. And honestly, to show you how easy it is, I'm gonna use a spoon. Just go in, mix it. You can really see that this mix is made by hand. There's like chunks of ground almond, and it's really coming together. And you don't want to overmix it. You know, they say with pancakes, the batter should be a little lumpy, but this is pretty forgiving as a mix. So, you know, you can hand it off to your kids to mix if you want. And I say this, if you have leftover batter, like put it in the fridge and then you're able to make a pancake on the fly. This makes great waffles too. So if you have a waffle iron and you prefer to do that, make it exactly the same way and pop it in a waffle iron and it is like so good. Okay, so we're mixed. Now we're gonna go into making the pancakes and I'm gonna show you my favorite way to do that. Okay, so now we're making pancakes and actually this is not the hardest part, but the part that takes like the most courage, I think, is like knowing when to flip the pancake. So come closer and I will show you how I know it's done. So my pan has been preheating over medium heat and I love a good cast iron for this. It's also just the only thing I have. I don't have a pancake griddle, but you know, use what you've got. It's totally fine. I've made pancakes in a non-stick skillet before. So I'm just gonna gently grease this. I don't need it to go crazy here. Wow, my stove wanted to talk apparently. And then we all know this, the first pancake like never comes out good. So just like don't have those expectations of yourself. It's gonna be fine. It's like a trial run. Throw the first pancake on and see what happens. You can adjust temperature afterwards. So start with one. And the cool, crazy thing about pancakes is even if they go into the pan, like not round, they come out round. I don't know how this happens or why, but it's true, it's a thing. So I'm just using a spoon to dollop. I prefer like mini pancakes, but I have friends, for example, who like love one big giant pancake and you do you, friends. I support anything you wanna do if you're making protein pancakes. Just do your thing. Okay. Now we wait. So before you flip, you kind of want to think about like, basically you want to do like 70% of the cook time on the first side. And then when you flip the pancake over, you're just like finishing the baking or the cooking, right? So I look for, see how like wet the batter is right now? It still looks like glossy and wet. That's gonna start to look dry, especially around the outsides. And once that starts to happen, it's an indicator that my pancake is like cooked through. So I can notice by like the smell that like things are starting to happen. I can smell the pancakes. You can see that the bubbles that did come are like stopping, right? There's like an open hole right there. And that open hole is an indicator that like it's starting to thicken up and it starts to look a bit dry around the outside. So let's give it a go. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a little bit dark, so I'm gonna turn the temp down, but I think we're gonna be pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's really good. Do you see how they're fluffing up too? I just am really proud of these pancakes because they're super healthy, they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free if you choose to make them that way, they're full of protein, and they still look like fluffy, crispy, amazing pancakes that you would get like on a Sunday brunch with your girlfriends drinking mimosas. So I'm gonna call these done. I can tell that like they seem pretty set. When I press down on the top, it like springs back, and it's been like a few minutes on the other side, on the second side. So I'm gonna call them. We all know that pancakes are best like immediately off the griddle, but these pancakes are actually really good reheated in a toaster oven too. If you are like on the fly or you're wanting a snack like post-workout, you can really take them with you and reheat them and enjoy them. And now I'm a bit more confident about the temperature. I may have to turn the temp down just a little, but let's see. If you are feeding kids and you want to get them these protein pancakes, you may want to use Xendurance protein, the classic vanilla flavor. If the kids are a little bit funny about seeing some grains in their pancakes, I don't mind it. I love it. My family's cool with it. That being said, there's some other options out there. I've never made it with the chocolate protein, but I bet it would be freaking delicious. The pancakes are starting to look dry, especially on the outside. That's an indicator that the batter is setting up. We're not gonna have like wonky, cattywampus, hard time flipping pancakes. Give it a go. Oh yeah. mind a little color on my pancakes. I know that some people like it really blonde, and if you like it blonde, that's totally cool. Just set your griddle for a lower temperature, and they're just gonna take a little bit longer to cook, so be patient. I think the trouble people run into is like flipping because they're too eager, they're too excited, which I understand, I relate. But don't rush it. If you want a blonder pancake, it's gonna have to go low and slow. Look at how fluffy these pancakes are. I'm really proud of them, and I've been making them for literally years. I can't tell you how excited I am to be partnering with Xendurance and showing you these pancakes, because I think it just like ups the quality of what we've already built, and I can't wait to see how you guys bring them into your world as well.